and let's see and make sure that everything is inside like it's supposed to be. I like to know where people stand so I know how to treat you accordingly.
Baby trying to do it, I'm just doing me. I be working hard and they just want it free. Look at how I'm whipping, so they tripping now. Take away the fake, you see the difference now.
Be competitive with yourself. Hey, what's going on? This is Jsean for another quick pickup. So, as I said in my other video, when I was able to get a PS5 from retail, luckily, I previously made a purchase through StockX. Now, I wanted to give my experience with StockX. I previously purchased some Jordans from them, some shoes, basically, and a lot of people are hesitant. Now, a lot of people I'm finding out didn't even know what StockX was until PS5s and stuff like that because they're just trying to find a legitimate source to purchase them outside of retail, and they happen to run across StockX, and a lot of people worry. Now, I will say I ordered the PS5 because I was originally supposed to do the pre-order. I was buying this not even for myself, but for my son. And at the time, or not for directly for him, but to actually have something to do with him type of thing, right? I didn't do the pre-order because I didn't expect it to be so crazy to get one. So once I realized how hard it was, I just had to make a choice, either spend over retail or wait. And after doing research, it just seemed like I'd have to wait, I don't know, through the course of a whole nother year or whatever the case is. And it's something I was like, you know what, I'm just going to pull the trigger. I'm going to go ahead and order it and just, oh, well, wash my hands of it. I prefer to go to a place like StockX because I just don't want to directly support. I mean, even from StockX, they're doing the same thing. People are buying and reselling the stuff, overcharging for whatever the case is. I hate that, people are put in predicaments to make these type of choices, whether you can afford it or not, because it kind of just messes up the whole value of everything. This is why a lot of the buying and reselling shoes turns me off, because I'm just a person who wants to enjoy the shoe. I'm not buying it for profit or to have a certain value besides just enjoying it, and not in the market to resell it or anything like that. And then when you start getting this stuff like, hard to get consoles and stuff like that, it ends up ruining it for people who just are genuinely trying to enjoy something that you should just be able to walk into the store and buy. So with that being said, I wanted to share my experience with you because with shoes, I didn't have any issue. What happens when you order from StockX is they'll generally give you a time frame of when it's going to get authenticated and all that stuff. So to let you know how it works with shoes, electronics, I believe, is supposed to be a longer process. So with shoes, they give you a time frame of, it could be like, I got all my stuff authenticated. So you place the order, a seller ships it to StockX at one of their locations to authenticate it. Once it's authenticated, then they go ahead and ship it to you. That whole process, I got it in probably like a week for the shoes. Now, consoles or electronics, I saw it takes quite a bit longer, or maybe twice the time frame. Now, the estimation that they gave me initially was going to be, when did I order this? I ordered this, I don't even remember. I ordered it a few days before Christmas, like the 22nd or something like that, maybe the 21st. And 14 days exactly would have been the 5th. And then they were estimating it to be another week, another 7 days past the 5th or the 6th. So today's date is the 5th, and I actually got it on the 5th. Now, the shoes, they did the same thing. So just say it came in a week, but on the expected delivery, it was actually listed as double that. But I got it on the beginning part of the estimated time of arrival, just like this, from the 5th all the way to 7 days or so later. I got it on the beginning part of the estimated delivery. Now, I don't know what's going on. I can't even find certain games. I'm trying to order a game, NBA like 2K21, the Mamba edition, and even that they're kicking me out. I can't even get that, and that game is so expensive. I've been so out of tune with games that I don't even understand that why you have to pay all these extra upcharges. This is so new to me. Anyway, so with all that being said, I know you already know what's in a box. So you came here for information, for experience, right? So that's why I'm doing a lot of talking. With that being said, I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna tell you how I got it. It came in FedEx. It came from Arizona. I'm on the East Coast, so yeah, it got here pretty quick. It was through FedEx. FedEx is having a lot of issues, at least especially in my state, with a lot of theft, even from FedEx. It seems like or reported cases and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna open it to verify that it's actually inside there. I was able to get a retail unit at Target. After doing that, I realized, you know what? It is possible. It's definitely possible to pick one up for retail if you're just patient and you start paying attention of how you got to go about it. It's not that sneaky or anything. I didn't even expect to get it and I got it. You know what I'm saying? But I learned some stuff from it. Since then, I purchased a lot of accessories, such as the remote, such as the docking station. One docking station I actually had to go and order on eBay, but I only paid a little bit more than retail. But it's like lost in transit so far. So I should have got it a week ago and it's still somewhat processing. So it's taking forever. I also was able to pick up headphones. If you saw, I don't know if I uploaded the video yet, but I did a quick review just on my experiences with this. I don't, like I said, understand gaming that well. So I'm not comparing it to other gaming headphones, but just to fast forward through it, I really like it if you can get your hands on it, which you can. What I noticed through Target and places like Walmart, if they say that it's there, they won't let you pay for it and pick it up. They won't let you pay for it and have it shipped to you. You have to go right to the store. So Walmart, they said they had stuff, and I went there and they didn't have it, right? Target, I'm having better luck with Target. So all these extra accessories I actually got from Target. I got one of each now for both of the units that I have. And the reason I got two, if you're curious, is because I decided that I have little ones, and I realize that we all like to play different things, and we share the unit. And I don't just look at this as a game system. I look at it as like a media center, since you can watch, stream movies and all that stuff, just like you would Apple TV or whatever the case is. So I like to use it more than just for games. And I realize that everybody's always tied up on it when I want to get on it, and it's like people are waiting around at this point. So I'm fortunate enough to be able to get two of them. I'm a little upset that I had to pay higher than retail due to the fact that I got one for retail. But if you want to know how much this ended up costing me, the breakdown is I paid $771. The tax was $49.15. They charge a processing fee to authenticate. It's $23.13. Shipping was $25 for a grand total of $868.28. It is kind of crazy, but that's what it costs. $868.28 versus retail would have been probably close to about $550 or $560. So $300 price markup. Again, I wouldn't do it. If I could take back time and I knew what I knew now, I wouldn't have done it like that. But it's already done. So I'm here now. If I break it down like I bought two units, it's almost like me paying only extra $150 per unit extra, which isn't too bad for something that's pretty hard to get currently, right? So with the docking station, I have a off-brand style docking station I got from Amazon. I didn't want to review it quite yet because I'm waiting for the real one to come in. And the reason I wanted the legit PS5 one is because I don't like the off-brand one, and I'll explain to you why once I get it. It's very petty, but I just don't prefer it. So I'd rather just return it. But I wanted to show you in comparison once I get the real one. It does come with the HDMI cable, but this is the one I got. It is rated for 8K at 60 hertz. And yeah. This one right here, I'll put a description or link in the description below. So this one's certified. This was a little pricey for me for what I want to pay for cable, but it works extremely well at this point, so I'm cool with it. What is the camera? I still haven't even got to use this yet, but the camera, I just paid for like the online gaming and stuff like that, or access, whatever that's called. So I'm so new to this. Again, this is for people who are skeptical about the process, or if you're just like me and just wanted to pick up a game or a unit and you didn't know what to do. So I recorded the delivery man coming to my house, So to give you the full description, my PlayStation that I bought retail has a clear sticker here. I think if you bought it directly from PlayStation Direct or something, it has like a little hologram sticker, shiny sticker or something as well. I don't see this here, but over the retail sticker, they have a verified sticker. Now, you can probably peel this off. I don't know how that's going to deter somebody from stealing what's inside. So I'm just going to unbox it in front of you. Now, as far as condition of the box that it was in was trash. It looked like it was kind of open, to be honest, and it was really beat up. I tried to cut to a clip where the FedEx person came to my house, and the box looked beat up. Made me a little skeptical. The box itself here, it's okay. I would give it maybe like a 9. Maybe like a 9 out of 10 because you do see little damage on the box, like on the corners and stuff like that. Nothing really bad, but definitely not like if you would have went into a store and bought it. So let's just open it and let's see and make sure that everything is inside like it's supposed to be. Since I already have one, I know what to expect as far as what comes inside. So you may not be able to see everything I'm doing, but I'm just gonna. This is not really for what comes in the PlayStation. This is more or less to verify that when you buy a PlayStation from a place like StockX, what to expect as far as the experience itself. So let me just make sure it's in here. And again, I didn't read any horror stories, and I didn't even know you're supposed to take this out when I first unboxed it. But I didn't read any horror stories about people actually receiving duds in the mail. Let me try to open this. So you still get the manuals. Everything seems fine as far as that's concerned. Still got the power cord. Still wrapped up. I don't know how they verify this stuff without actually using it or whatever the case is. I mean, because you'll read places where people say they bricked something or whatever the case is. How do you know if they bricked it or not? You know what I'm saying? This is the cable that comes with it, but I actually don't need this because I have the new one I showed you. And again, this may seem a little boring, so I'm going to try to talk through it with you. The reason I'm showing this stuff is kind of more or less also, this is the thing you put on the bottom of the unit. It's more or less for proof as well, but let me just show you. All right, so I can confirm that the PlayStation's inside, but and if you're a person who just doesn't care about money and you just want your unit right away, yeah, I mean, go ahead and buy it if you don't care. Just for me, the way that I got my first unit by accident after I ordered this one, I was just so shocked and happy, genuinely happy that I realized that there's definitely a way for you to get it if you're just patient and you'll be good to go. So this is the unit. Pretty dusty. I don't notice anything wrong or anything weird. Yep, that's pretty much it. So here's the unit, and I believe that StockX is a pretty trustworthy company. I've bought shoes there already, and I bought a piece of electronic. I haven't powered it on, but I'm assuming it's working right now. For some reason, if it doesn't, I'll obviously let you know. But if you're willing to pay the higher price, I mean, I think it's a good, reliable source. To be honest, even with it being shipped from wherever it comes from and paying a higher price, I'd rather pay the higher price to a place like StockX, even though I don't think it's a very easy process to return something or make complaints if something were to go wrong. But think about this. If you go and buy it locally from a person, people are dying over Jordans. People are dying over stupid stuff like that. I'd rather not with something like this. I'd rather do it that way unless you go to a safe location. And honestly, I don't know where half these people getting these PlayStations and whatnot, whether they getting them legit or not. I mean, I guess I don't even know if you can tell when they come from StockX. I'm not really 100% sure. With that being said, I recommend it if you're willing to spend it. That rhyme. But I will say, if I had a choice now, looking back, I wouldn't pay higher than retail. I would just be patient. You know what I'm saying? I've been very lucky with Target so far, so I think Target's the place to be, in my opinion. It seems easier. I tried Best Buy when they had a drop, and I couldn't even get in the system when I was already there before the time frame. So it was like it didn't work out for me. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, make sure you do everything at your top level, and remember you're no competition with anybody except yourself. So make sure your next move is your best move, or at least your better move. Until next time. So this is just me with the PS5 from StockX, and don't be worried about it. I don't think you should be. I think enjoy your PlayStation when you get it, or have some patience and get it locally. All right, later.